Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Temtem. I think that camera's in the right spot. I'm not sure you think I would have learned by now, especially given that this is the final video before a potential hiatus, or a guaranteed hiatus, but just not necessarily sure when I'm coming back. There are some important things we need to talk about off the rip. One, you can emote. What? How did I? My favorite is this. Who claps like that? Kind of the vibe that I got. No, I think I clapped too much towards the end. Also, has my hair always been that color in game? You know, this is something that strikes a little bit too close to home because I've always been told by people in person, or not always, but there are, like, every now and then there are people who are like, dude, your hair is black. My hair is not black. My hair is dark brown. I don't know if naturally, like, full-on black hair is too, like, common of an occurrence, so maybe, you know, in comparison, it's like the concept of red hair not normally being red, but more like an orangish kind of thing. Maybe that's where we're looking at it from, but I don't have black hair. Not that I'm being insulted, it's just like, I mean, it's just the, almost the audacity of it, where people come up confidently to me and say, like, dude, your hair is this color, and I'm like, brother, I would know what color my hair is. Okay, I was not anticipating that being such a low damage attack, but I was anticipating that being super effective because I remembered for once in my life. My return to there, it wasn't doubly effective, but it still hit pretty hard. That's gonna hurt. Okay. I think, hey, we're still wearing our costumes, so I'm not sure why I'm getting iced by all my brethren here. We don't really have the low res. Sometimes escape doesn't work for me. Okay. Oh man, I'm a little tired. I'm not recording it as late as I recorded the last video, but this is still a little late. Especially I've been all over the place today, and I am stayed up late last night, and I also have to wake up early because I'm moving into college for my junior year tomorrow, which I'm extremely excited about. I am just also a little bummed out that it has to happen. I mean, I'm glad I'm going to be back, but the fact that I have to wake up at 7 in the morning in order to move in is a little unfortunate. You know, honestly, would I call myself a night owl? I don't know. I feel like when I hear people call themselves a night owl, most of the time they're like, yeah, I stay up until like 3, 4, 5 in the morning every single night. That's not me. I'm not like that. I mean, every now and then I'll hit have that kind of a night where I'm just not feeling it and I stay up all night long. Most of the time, personally, I'm more of a, I guess I would say, more of like a 1, 2, midnight, that kind of, in that order. Dude, yeah, I thought about going what's his name? Gonky, but I made a mistake and just went for focusing on this guy. Didn't exactly take into account that we had a whole nother guy coming out. We'll see what we can do against this guy though. Should be able to handle him. This is also the first time I have recorded, this is the first video I've done with my new phone because I got a new phone today. It's the iPhone Pro Max 11. The names to me are just getting more and more ridiculous with each iteration. I think that's effectively undeniable. I did not see that I overexerted myself. Luckily, that's something that pretty much existed throughout the entire series, so I can't really be mad with myself. Is this going to heal him? I didn't consider that. Is this going to heal him? I really hope Nestle is not going to get healed by this. Wait, what? I honestly thought that was a move that attacked both of them. That was a bit of a mistake. I guess Tail Strike here. And then maybe just Water Blade. Yeah, those were some mistakes that could result in some danger, but not too worried about it as of right now. Okay. Nestle's dropping. This guy does have to recharge here. I think we'll probably be able to get some attacks in before he ends up going, so should be able to, I don't know. Yeah, let's not overexert anybody. Tail Strike's really a 2 charge? Huh. I guess I just gotta shoot. Held Anger. Bank on that. Okay, he went for Smazy, which is unfortunate, but not horrifying. Okay. Sorry, my friend just Snapchatted me a pretty ridiculous picture. A little unprofessional, but you know. I'm not gonna put out like 70 videos of me being bad at this whole thing and then suddenly fix it right towards the end. That's not me. Luckily, I mean, hopefully we'll be able to get some kind of an interesting. What are you doing here? They're nasty. I would agree with that. They are nasty. Okay. Hopefully we'll be able to get some sort of a satisfying ending, at least a little bit here. I like the idea of madness. I've never seen him before. I'm not really in the business of. Oh my gosh, dude! That still, right up until the end, one of my personal least favorite mechanics in this game. I don't understand. I'm a substantially higher level than both of them. Let's whip lump. But the goal here is still going to be to run away. I'm not really in the mood of taking too much damage here. I'd just like to get out of here. Try to make it to these to the bosses. Oh my gosh, this is a freaking maze. I like the little background mechanics where they have the guys swimming around. It adds a lot. You didn't get a whole lot of that up until the most recent Pokemon game, and even then they kind of hit that with the underhand toss. Didn't really go all the way. Didn't really aim to shocker. Please. I'm not the type of guy who, and I don't want to make a Temtem video entirely about Pokemon. But yeah, I'm not the kind of guy who really just like hated on Sword and Shield. You know, I appreciated it for what it was. At this point, I've accepted that the people, the company who makes most of the Pokemon games, they aren't overachievers, you know, and I've accepted that. But I've also realized that pretty much just like the genre, the feel, the vibe, all that kind of stuff, I just enjoy those games. So you know what, I'm gonna buy it. And I'm not gonna let the bitter nerds on Reddit roast me out of getting a game that I think I'll enjoy playing, you know. And neither should you. Sure. Seems like a good move to use here. If I remember, this is like one of the more powerful moves I have available. Oh, Hoochie survived. I was not expecting that. Beta burst. Alright, do we still get one move out of Gonki here? Oh, doesn't matter either way. Gonki is just happy to be there. Get that extra level up. I did use my Temessence file right before this video started. We were a little bit low on health and stuff, so I thought it might be worthwhile to use it. We do have a decent amount of heals, so we can definitely bring some guys back before we get to the final fight. Might be potentially worthwhile heading back and healing before we really get into the tough stuff, but I'm not necessarily going to prioritize that to the highest extent. If we can make it work, we'll make it work, kind of thing. Okay. I honestly, you know, smoke him if you got him, might start throwing out some sense. Because I do not love running into these guys, especially when 9 out of 10 times they force me into battling guys that I'm just far better than for no reason. Okay. I think maybe I don't take advantage of a lot of like the wild fights and that kind of stuff to level my guys up, but most of the time, now that I have the Coward's Cloak, it really is not hard to level guys up. I think even before that I was kind of overestimating the difficulty of the game, banking too heavily on levels as opposed to banking more on type advantages, which seems to be like the core beat of this game for the most part. Alright. What the heck is that thing? there's a hulking beast behind you guys. He looks incredible. Can I have that one? Mom, can we keep him? Okay. Hit for that. Scunch, you will, even after I return to this game in the near future, you will be a mystery. So the day I will take your secrets to my grave. And also probably take this fight to the grave because I did not evaluate my situation. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not gonna heal. I'm not gonna waste any resources because this guy's going down either way. We can just probably be better to get healed, get that Temescence file back, and just sneak on in here. Go ahead and finish me off. You're just giving me a fast travel. The only problem is that I may or may not remember how to get back into where I am right now. I think it takes us right outside, basically, which would be pretty convenient. Free heals, basically. Alright, I don't think... yeah, sure. Actually, speaking of which, give me some more sense. I want to rock these until the cows come home. Okay. So just back in here, I believe. And we can kind of just roll with the sense all the way through this area. Minimize the... Or not. Or maybe not. Look, if you're coming, you better come Luma, is all I'm saying, right? If I have these scents on, you better look cool at least. Maybe, am I misreading scents? Does it lower run-ins, or maybe does it make it easier to run away? No, it says keep untamed Temtem away. So, you know? It's just not, I've been absolutely spoiled by Pokemon yet again, and I'm expecting it to do gangbusters when instead it's more focused on kind of just being a slightly functional minimizer. Okay. Let's see. Man, honestly, unless I make this like a 90-minute long video, I'm not sure if we'll even be able to make it to the final boss because there are a lot of guys in here. At least have some kind of run in here. I'm not intending on finishing the game today. I was just hoping that maybe there could be a bit of a solid bookend, but you know, the series isn't completely dying off. I might do it on some live streams eventually. So yeah, I'm not too worried on this being the ultimate finale episode. You know, this isn't the last time we'll see Temtem on the channel. Because I still haven't even seen the brand new island. I mean, they're all brand new islands to me, but just the concept that it came out recently is something that kind of makes it interesting to go for, you know? I mean, what's the Leo quote from Django Unchained? You had my interest, but now you have my attention, or some mixture of those various words kind of thing. I'm never able to quite get that right. You know, I'm just gonna let Smazy do kind of his thing before he goes out here. This is a pretty tough matchup for him, so I think as long as he weakens the boys, hopefully it could be a worthwhile endeavor. Really, neither of them have a good matchup here. That puts him to sleep, right? Yeah, man. Luckily, I already hit, but still don't love it. Okay. Honestly, you're just enabling me to bring out another Temtem another Tem that can hit harder. It's not really a great move if he doesn't attack me before I attack. It's not bad. I guess Blizzard. Maybe I should look at the exact circumstance of what damage does. I mean, it didn't do too bad. You know, I'm not going to complain about that. I think if we... probably don't want to chain lightning because that'll take Luali out almost certainly. I don't know if we'll be able to take him out with... We definitely can't use Blizzard, so I guess we can go ahead and try here. I don't think we're going to take Scunch out this turn. He's a little bit on the... You know, he's just always the beefiest man on the other team. You know, I just have no idea how to handle this guy. He's going to ice whoever he attacks. Okay, he held on. Well, he definitely would not have, but at least he overexerted himself. No complaints there. we'll be able to drop him on this next turn. And honestly, hopefully one of my guys gets taken out first, because I would like a water type out right now to kind of focus on that guy, but it's not anything to be particularly concerned about. Okay. Still, yeah, I mean, without, this is going to be good because we'll be able to at least throw out either Whip Lump or Psypot. Probably going to go whoever's the lower level just to get him caught up a little bit. Yeah, that's not too bad. Just Barn Sheep, another person who eludes me occasionally, but Chain Lightning, especially when we have out Psypot, who can tank a little bit of an extra hit. With his little special item I gave him. Probably the smartest thing I've done in this game so far. Accompanied by a reminder of the dumbest thing I do every single round, which is overexert my Temtem on pretty much any occasion that is physically possible. Bribery should go down on this hit, I would believe. Yeah, okay. Barnshe's not anything to write home about. We can basically just decide who we want to get some extra XP here, which probably Kawhi, who used to be one of my aces. He now happens to be dropping it back a little bit. Doesn't seem to have a lot of the coverage in this specific area. Doesn't have a lot of great matchups, but he'll be here. He'll get some bubbles. No complaints about that. Psypop's gonna hold on. Yeah, he overseer himself. Sweet. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see what the whole deal is with this experimentation over here. Oh, wait. What the? I'm confused. Wasn't there a person behind me? Where are we? Where are we fighting? It's like taking me to a different location each time we fight. Okay, well, could be a tougher fight because we're not in a great place HP-wise, or amount of gentleman-wise, but I think if we can get a freeze out there, that could be good. Look, I don't have a problem with him attacking Whip Lump right now, just because it allows Psypot to get some hits in before he drops. High pressure water is probably going to be fine just to attack this guy. And we can go ahead and hit with Tsunami. Honestly, high pressure water is a little redundant with that hit. Yeah, Tsunami's absolutely slap. I don't know if it'll hit Tsunami because it's basically Juggernaut from the X-Men every time I fight him. That's what right click does. You learn something new every day. Nighty night. Right back up. You're gonna need to be slower if you want that to be your specialty, Scunch. Blizzard. Okay, you know what? I shouldn't have called his bluff. That was pretty fast. Cannot tell a lie, that was pretty fast. He overexerted himself, so we'll be able to finish him off here, luckily, and maybe we'll be able to find where that freaking Temtem is. What's this guy doing? And who do I gotta pay to have him? I want to ride him around the area. Explain, yeah, go ahead. I was in charge of the fire research team. We were looking for ways to increase the pressure and temperature of the volcano. Could use that to modify his crystal Temtem into something even harder, so I developed this. Fire chip. Increase, or damage done with fire techniques increases by 10%. Okay. Yeah, sure. Well, I know what it does, but, so you guys the eruption? Yes, well, anyway, under Hamijo, we have been working on hybridizing. Hybridizing. Are those the moves that, do more damage when you have a specific type with you? Smoke and ashes, the science is worth it. You're making weapons. It's one way of looking at it, but I don't care much about the motives of Clamp Soda. I just joined for the chance to make groundbreaking inventions. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. It's science in the name of something immoral isn't really anything to be particularly proud about. This guy's giving me an analog for, like, a video game Gebbles. Who are you? Am I fighting these guys in my freaking nightmares? a very confusing point of the game. I don't want to drop off that way. I still feel like there's something to be learned over here. Okay. Yeah, just another person vibing. You know, are you the desk worker? Does everybody stay strapped around here? Okay. 2 fire types. Why am I being so dumb? Dude, put freaking Whiplump and honestly, I think we'll rotate out. Bring out Whiplump here. And, nah. Go perfect jab, and then rotate him out for Whiplump is probably the way to move here. Yeah. Look, you know what? A perfect culmination for this would be to just at least figure out who that person is. They're probably not even a main character, it's just like they're appearing everywhere, and that thing is freaking sweet. Okay. Attack up. No complaints there, you know? And that does effectively no damage, even with the burn, so not too concerned about what these guys have to offer. Uppercut's probably the better choice here, and then, I mean, we could just, honestly, yeah, let's just let you breathe for a minute, and then Tsunami will kind of crack out. Might not take out Magnus, maybe I should attack, but I'm honestly not too concerned about it. No, that absolutely eviscerated. That was the right play there. Okay. Incredibly painful for those 2 boys, but, you know, you should have just continued playing Galactica on your computer. It's Why does it sound like I didn't pronounce that right? Alright. If I'm looking... Galactic? What the heck? That's what it's called, right? That just doesn't sound right in my mouth. It's because I was referring to the TV show as opposed to what I was actually going for, which is Galaga? Oh my, I'm losing my mind. Alright. Galaga. That's the arcade game I was going for. You know what? I'm a little tired. I could have kept with it. Maybe he was watching the TV show Battlestar Galactica. Bears beats it. Here we go. Give me a little bit of plot. Okay, well, we have a darn supervillain right now. Iteration 72 using Crystal Batch Voltage C. Overall performance about 11% better, way below expectations. Need higher pressure. Okay, you know what? To creating a real diamond Temtem. I'm here to stop you. You're being a bad dude. Procedures, regulations. No food in the lab. Yeah, when the heck did my hair become that color? Is it just because we're in here? Yes, the audio is supposed to deal with you. This boss is going to hear about this. How am I supposed to make progress? Too important. This time it won't be stopped. Alright, we'll see about that. Okay. The hair beard combo is a bold choice. I will give you that at the very least. Well, good thing I wasn't smart enough to switch out my Temtem like I meant to before here, because that would have ended up poorly. I literally just made a bad move and it worked out. You know, it happens every now and then, and who am I to complain? That terrifies me. I thought that would do far more damage. Okay, it is basically integral that he held on. We need to do some real damage at the very least before anybody starts dropping. That's going to hit so hard. And then the poison too. Oh my gosh. How the heck do I beat this guy? Get in a perfect jab and maybe you just drop a blizzard or something before one of them, or before they go down. Yeah. Luckily he used a lot of his stamina there, but okay, I honestly, Gazuma's is one of those that, man, why did you run faster that turn? Why did you go faster that turn? Okay, it's a tough start. Here, you're gonna want to Gonki, I would say, and then maybe just Hawaii, because it's gonna be a tough fight. Gosh, this might be more like the ending of, not the ending, but I was hoping for kind of a completion of a story, but it may end up instead feeling more like the middle of The Dark Knight Rises, where Batman has his spine broken, and he must spend years in a cave figuring stuff out. Okay. Toxic King, probably not going to feel too great, but I'll take this out. He dropped. It's pretty important. We're still in a dangerous spot. Please drop some fire types. You've got to have fire types. Taifu. Oh my god. Taifu's not a chief. Okay. Here, I think you go... Probably just finish him off for sure. Cheer up is not the move there, I would say. Luckily, that did enough damage to bring him out. Let's see what this does here. Okay. They definitely have the upper hand here. I can't tell why. That did almost no damage. What the heck is that word? Who the heck are you? Are you a Ben 10 alien? Alright, just go ahead and drill impact there, and then tsunamis is almost certainly the best bet. Pretty much always is. Might even get the freeze off on Taifu if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that's big, because it didn't do a lot of damage to Taifu, but it did get the freeze, which is going to be really useful, because at this point, the whip lump's almost definitely out. Okay. This might be a loss. He might be getting sent to the Shadow Realm just before the hiatus. Oh, that one's okay. Psypot is kind of the ace in the hole. To the extent that Chain Lightning is probably going to be the best bet here. And then Venomous Claws to top that off. Okay, that's not bad. I don't hate that. Turbo attack. Do not hit Gonku. Do not hit Gonku. Psypot, you need it. Oh my gosh. That's bad. Chain Lightning's gonna hit me. Yeah. Okay. That's tough. You know what? The seasons have to end kind of on a cliffhanger. There's got to be... There's got to be somewhere to build up from, and I think that's the perfect spot. So eventually we will come back with Temtem, probably in a stream, probably gonna upload those VODs as well, so you guys will end up seeing those. But for now, I need to start packing because I am moving in about 10 hours. So I will talk to you guys in the next video. Well, I'll be talking to a chat on a live stream because won't be making videos straight for YouTube for a while, but you know what I mean. Thanks, guys.